This thing is so good. I love this new device that I'm using. It's my Nano. Love it. It's awesome. I have so much I am working on. I have crocheting. I'm right now finishing off this one crochet that I was working on last night, trying it out for the first time. I find it a very interesting design. Look at that. Very interesting design. Good morning, Audie. So, wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What am I doing? Start there. Wow. Went a little bit fast on that. I was trying to do more than 8. So, how is everyone doing today? I'm doing exceptionally well, actually. I like the fact that I make 3 different days. One is for gaming, one is for crochet or knitting or anything with yarn, thread, hand sewing, stuff like that. I haven't figured out how I want to do the sewing machine, the new sewing machine that I have, because I don't know if there is a place I can do it. And it would be me trying out the new sewing machine or the hand sewing machine. It's one that's manual. Is anyone here? I don't see anyone, but doesn't mean no one's here. So right now I just want to finish this one and then we'll go right to the crochet. Not crochet, but the Mergles. The snowflakes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, wait. It's a 3, so 5. So I have a lot going on. I have a lot going on in my mind. I found out that one of my molds is destroyed. So I have to make myself a new mold. I know it sounds interesting saying it that way, but I do. I have I have to make a new mold. What's the matter?
Well, I don't know if you can hear the buzzing sound.
Yeah, I can.
I can.
I can, and I saw it.
And I don't like it.
I know.
Therefore, I'm doing something about it.
Oh,
as soon as I get the chance.
Well, we have a buzzer, or AKA a fly, flying around in this house.
I'm going to deal with it logically by spraying poison into the air.
I don't know if anyone's here, but...
That's all right. They can hear it later on when they watch it.
Yeah. I sure miss Helen.
Did it go out here somewhere?
I miss Dimitri. I hope Dimitri's okay.
Where did it go? I think it left the room.
I think these flies know when we get this fly spray.
Right, yeah.
It just knows because it just disappears.
Yeah. Okay, but it doesn't take the buzz with it. Flies can turn invisible.
Must be.
Proof.
Yeah, must be.
Oh, I said, holy dooly, you're huge.
What is it? How big is it?
March fly flies?
Ooh, those are biters. Those are biter flies. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I did it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Flying fly.
5.
That fly is big as the end of my little finger.
Wow. That's a big fly.
Also dying. So, yeah.
They're not fun. So let me just double check this, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're good. So anyway, 2, 3, 'I got a new pattern I'm trying out. 4, and I'm learning how to read patterns, believe it or not. Very strange. I made my own pattern for crocheting my 5. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, normally, I mean, I had it right. Yeah. So 5, 6. Seven. I'm off a little bit, but that's okay. I'm off a little. It's okay though, because I can learn to compromise with this pattern. 7. 8. 'So we got 8 right here. So what we're doing is, here's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this. Hi, Taleb. This is actually a scarf, but I am going to be working on the blanket. I'm just wanting to finish this one scarf I started. I know it sounds weird. It's not started. Well, yeah, it started, but what I mean is, oh, Murgles, I can't even speak. I want to get this basically started because this is a scarf I am trying out. 2. Morning. 3. But I am going to do the snowflakes. I promised to do that. I just wanted to get this one started. That way I can work on this next time, maybe on live. But this is a new pattern I'm learning, and I'll show it to you. So pretty. I've never done this pattern before in my life. So let's see. Yeah. There you go. You go like that. And it'll give you an idea what it looks like. It's quite pretty. I'll tell you that. Look at this. This pattern is so pretty. Never done this type of pattern before. I'm thinking of doing it in a shawl like status and not like the way they have it. Let me get one thing real quick. I have everything, but let me get one thing real quick to use as my sizer. As in, I use it for covering it and get something. So this is one of my crochets, my snowflakes, and I have a certain way I do it. So I use this as my guide to get an idea how I want to do my snowflakes. But look at that snowflake, isn't that pretty? Now imagine that I'm going to be going with 5 going in the middle, a very, very big 5 going in the middle. Morning, Audie. And I'm going to have, so they're going to be bigger. And then there is going to be, so I have all these snowflakes I've done in the past that I need to make a border around. And then, well, I think I have them all. Yeah, I have them all. I have all these I have to finish making a border around, which will be kind of cool. Seriously, very cool. And then I'm very excited about it. So here we go. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 of them to make borders around, which will be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use this color right here. Use this as my guide to look at and say, okay, this is how I want done. And it gives me an idea where to start. You know what I mean? I'm going to try this pattern another time on a different, whatever you call it. Love this new pattern. I'm going to use this yarn. I need this yarn for right now. Maybe the black and white. Maybe it's a black and white. Sorry, I call it black and white, but it's actually black, gray, and white. But still, maybe that one. What do you think? I think that would be a good one to run to, right? I'll learn this other pattern later. It'll probably make you guys laugh, but I've actually been collecting patterns for a while. Different patterns. And I kind of want to make a heart one later on. You know how I am. I want to make like a heart one. Not snowflakes, but heart. Just pure hearts. That would be kind of cool too. But I would have to have a red or blue. Whatever. So here's my gorgeous start. So I know where to go. Go into this section right here. So I'm making my own pattern on this. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I do it differently. Well, I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, but yeah, I'm thinking of doing hearts. But I'm actually planning on doing hearts on Friday. By the way, I have sent out what I promised to the person who ordered the items. It is out. It's gone. It's not even here. I don't know if I'm making any sense today, but it is not here. So this is a single crochet. Then you want to do 1 stitch, and then you want to go behind. Love this stitch. And then you want to do a single crochet. Yeah, single crochet in the back of this one too. Not there. Yep, that one. But yeah, I'm thinking of it. I'm not sure if I want to yet, but I'm thinking of it. So what we're going to do is, I think I used two. Okay. So remind me to do one extra one right in here. So one more single crochet. Then I'm just looking. And then I go into one single crochet here twice. And this is my pattern. You know, when you make these snowflakes in the past, and you have so many of the snowflakes that you made, and you know, that's what I'm doing is, oh, there you are. Why aren't you together? So I had these snowflakes I had in the past that I made. Okay. I'm wondering if I used a... No. I did a... Oh, okay. I did one stitch, I think. And then I did 1, 2. That makes more sense. Then one's... Yeah, that makes more sense of what I would do. And then I did right in here 1 double crochet. That's what happens when you haven't been on for a little bit. Am I right? Am I doing it right? Just checking something. Yeah, that makes more sense. I would do that. And this one I remember doing. Okay. Yes, I remember now. So anyways, yeah, I'm thinking of doing hearts. I actually have a heart mold. Honey, can you get me one of my heart molds in there? I think it's in this third one down from the very top. Third one or second one down?
No.
Not that one. That one maybe. No, just pull it out a little bit more. No, one more down. I was thinking it was down one more. Okay, then move it around just a tad. There is a heart mold in here.
Yeah, you haven't checked the top one yet. Or the second one.
No, the second one wouldn't be
The
it.
top one doesn't have it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe down one more. Down
No,
one more.
In that one. There's little ones here. Little hearts.
That's not a heart.
That's a heart though.
Oh, I have those little puffy heart ones in there.
Where? In here? Which drawer?
The second drawer down, I think. I think, yeah. You have to move all those books and everything. There it is. There's 2 of them. But I have these puffy hearts for resin pouring. I have hearts galore of what is it called? I know what I'm saying. So anyways, that's what I was thinking of. See if I can remember how to do this. Doesn't help when you can't remember what you did originally. Oh dear. Nope. So anyways, that's what I'm thinking about. Oh yeah, okay. So anyway, that's my ideas of the on the hearts. I also have a very pretty heart looking thing. I have another pretty heart looking thing. Sorry, I'm just making certain I'm doing the right pattern here. Wish I could remember my new pattern by heart. Ugh. Okay. Then 1 crochet, 1 crochet, 1, and then go behind this 1. No, not hide yourself. Nope. Okay. Usually there's 2 little areas here. There we are. 1 crochet right here. 1 crochet here. 1 crochet here. 1 crochet here. I remember it now, guys. Yay! And then 1 crochet here. I think that's how I did it. No, that's not how I did it. Okay. 1 crochet here, 2 crochet, and then I did a double crochet. See, it helps just knowing what you did. And I didn't do yeah, I did 1 chain. Okay. So chain 1, which I just did, and then you do a double crochet into this one right here. Then you do what you call a long double crochet. Long double crochet. And you want to do 2 of them in here because it's, it's long. Long double crochet. It'll make sense when it gets there. And then long double crochet there. No, single crochet here. Not single, but you know what I mean. 1 right here. There's a regular, so double crochet, long double, 2 long double crochets, and a crochet there, double crochet. And then you do it's 1 stitch, then you do 1 single crochet, 1 more single crochet, stitch, and then you do single crochet here, single crochet here. So yeah, I'm still thinking about possibly doing a heart, crochet. I haven't made my decision on that yet, but I'm thinking about it. No promises. Yeah, you still look like what I wanted. And then 1 stitch, single crochet here, single crochet. No, not single crochet there. Okay, yep, stitch and then single crochet. Then there's a single crochet in the back. Okay. Took me a minute to remember what I was doing. Yeah, I make no sense, but I know what I'm doing. I do. I promise. I do know what I'm doing. Okay. And then single crochet in the back. Is this camera even working right? Are you guys seeing what I'm doing? Okay, so then you do a stitch and then you do a single crochet into this one right here. Single crochet into this. Now I'm going to just double check. So single crochet into that. Do one stitch before, no, yes, no. Let me double check. Yeah, one stitch. Then you do one stitch and then you do a double crochet right here. So yeah, I am still thinking about it, Taleb. Not sure how I want to do this, but it'll come to me in time. But I really like, you see, I don't really celebrate that day, but I know that people like hearts and everything, and it means love and everything, I suppose. Um, and I have a lot of hearts I've made. Um, and I can make the little puffy hearts. I even am planning on making a sloth and a heart. I know it sounds interesting. I've done it. I've done those type of things before where I made something in a heart. Oh, it's okay, Audie. I hope you're okay, hun. So, yeah, we'll see. Now we're on single crochet again. Ah, not a problem. Not a problem at all. I understand that. Then you do a stitch, then single crochet twice. So I'm doing single crochets twice, and then I go to the next. Then you want to do a stitch to go behind it, and then you go single crochet again. Sadly, what happened last week, after my live on resin pour, I had a real serious gas bubble that just would not leave, which caused me to get really, really sick pretty quick. And I mean, I couldn't even hold down water. The gas bubble was that strong. Anyway, long story short, I think we're getting there. Yeah, it's looking like a thing I want. There's that right there. 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 So I have 3 more to do on this one. And then we do, yeah, I know what I want to do. So you do a stitch and then you do a double crochet right here. One single double crochet, meaning what I mean by that is you do a double crochet here. Then you do 2 long double crochets because you want them long double crochets to reach the same height as the other. Long double crochets. And then you do the same here. A normal, wrong area. Come on, let go of my finger. Not finger, but let go of my hook. Okay. Then there's just a double crochet right here. Then you do 1 stitch, then you do a single crochet here. So that's what happened last week. So sadly, the one that I was planning on making, that beautiful whatever ball, that dice I was planning on making is going to be what you call it's going to be called a bee dice, if that makes sense. Meaning it's supposed to become tacky, and instead, because I was not feeling well that day, I went and laid down to, try and calm the bubble. Bubble would not go away. Became sick because of the bubble. And, well, long story short, my resin piece cured. Not became tacky, it cured. So I had to go like, what do I do about this? Because it's cured. I can't fix it. It's going to have a line in it. So when I sell it, it's going to be a bee dice. So it'll be about $5 less on sale, if that makes sense. $5 less. So I plan on selling those things for, Jeff said to sell them for $75 because it takes a lot of resin, guys. Ugh. A lot of resin. It's going to be still very pretty, but it's not going to be the way. It's not going to be perfection like I always do, perfection on my work. So I'm going to sell the bee dice for maybe 70. So the main dice will be $70, if that makes sense. So the bee dice will be sold for, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the dice. Okay, what I'm planning on making is what you call a fluid dice. Ever heard of that? A fluid dice. So I will use the color pink just to test it out. I want to make certain I do something right because I really want to make this dice so awesome. And a fluid dice. Basically you have fluid inside the dice that kind of looks like potion-y or fluid. It has like water, glycerin, and alcohol in it. And I'm thinking of 2 different types of yeah, wouldn't that be kind of cool? Well, that's what I was planning on doing with that one. Well, long story short, because of the bee dice, the reason why I'm doing that bee dice is because it's going to have a line in it. You know what I mean when I say I have it? One thing I've learned is that you do not leave it there to completely cure. Because if you do, well, it doesn't turn out as you like. So I am going to definitely be turning it into a bee dice because of the fact that it cured. But you have to understand, I was not well that day. It's huge. It's going to be a huge one. You want to see it? Like I said, it's cured. It's not done, but it's cured. Problem is, I don't have it completely done, but this is going to have like a line in it right here, but it's a huge dice. Can you see how huge? I like that look. Wouldn't you say that's huge? It's a big dice. It's about as big as, well, about as big as this, but round. It's going to be a big dice. So, yeah. Yeah. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to put a fluid in it, aka, glitter and things that I normally do. But I have an idea of something I want to do with it. And long story short, because it dried because I wasn't well that day, I it oh, Murgles, I know what I'm trying to say here. Um, because I wasn't well that day, it cured, and you're not supposed to let it completely cure if you want to make it flawless. Does that make sense? So, long story short, it's cured. So you're going to see like a nice 2 lines in them. Not something I wanted to happen, but you'll see nice 2 lines in them. And long story short, they are going to be called bee dice. Oh, so long story short, they are bee dice. But I haven't finished it up. I still have to finish it up. So that's one of my goals on this Friday. I also will start working on a project of finishing, making maybe a couple of, I don't know, something cute. Okay, so that's ready. Now, how did I do this? It's right up here. Yeah, I did it right. I remember how to do it now. This was my bigger one, I think. Be right back to check and make certain I'm using the small one and not the bigger one. I might be using my bigger one. No, I'm using my small one. I'll use this as my guide. This is more the size I have. It's quite pretty. As you can tell, this is going to be quite pretty when they're put on the thing. So, yeah, long story short, I was really excited about the dice and everything. I mean, it was sent to me as a gift from a friend. And long story short, I messed up on my first go. So what do I want to do here? Okay. Yeah. So do single crochets all the way around. 1 single crochet. Okay, I remember now where I'm at. Took me a minute to remember. So this is going to be what you call a double crochet all the way around. Just took me a minute to remember. This is what you call a hidden double crochet. So you go double crochet. I think I have it double crochet twice. Yeah. Double crochet. 1, 2, double crochet, and then, yeah. Did I do 1, 2, or just 1? No, 1, 2. Then double crochet. I also set up with Made It in Australia. We'll see how that goes. Double crochet all the way around. You want to double crochet all the way around. Every single stitch you have is double crocheted now all the way around until you get to the corner. When you get to the corner, I'm trying to think, did I do like a single crochet first? Ah, I see what I did, I think. Yeah, I did it differently. Okay. Took me a minute to remember what I did. Okay. So what did I do here? I'm just looking at something. Okay. Not a problem, hun. Just looking. Okay, I did a single crochet here. Single crochet once. 1, 2. Okay, I know what I did now. Took me a minute to remember. Single crochet. Then I did single crochet all the way around, I think. Single crochet. And then 2 single crochets in the middle. I remember that. So 2 single crochets in the middle right here. 2 single crochets in the middle. Yeah, it took me a while to remember my pattern. I got to write that down, don't I? I need to write my patterns down. Then single crochet here, 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 single crochet here, here, I thought there was one that was a double. Oh, okay. Did I mess up on that one? Whatever. So it's supposed to be 2 single crochets on the end part right here. Okay. Then a single crochet here. Then a single crochet here. Then a single crochet here. Okay, I got my pattern now. I remember it now. Yay! I'm doing good. So as you can tell, this is what the pattern looks like. It looks pretty. This is what it'll look like, hopefully, if all works out well. This is how it'll look like when it's completely done. Do you like that little? I love those points. So yeah, it's a good pattern. It's one I made for myself. I didn't use anyone else's patterns. So 2 single crochets in here. Then 1, 2, 2 single crochets. Because you want those stitches right up here too. And then you want to go in here, go single crochet in this section right here. I think I'm going to chart it just so I know what I'm doing. Then No, it's this one right here. Oh, okay, I remember now. It just took me a little bit longer to remember how I did it, if that makes sense. Oops. Then single crochet here twice. This is just to, yeah, that makes sense now. And you can see the little whatever you call it, the little tulip at the top, I think. Yeah. But we still, it'll turn out really good though. All of it will in the long run. Still love how that one turned out, but I do like how this one turned out too. So I can't complain. Can't complain. So we did a single crochet there. Then you want to do a single crochet in here. Single crochet in here. Single crochet in here. Single crochet in here. Then you want to do a double single in here, meaning two singles in this. Then you want to do a single crochet here. Then single crochet here. Single crochet here. Single crochet here. Now, in here, you want to have double crochet, 2 single crochets. What I mean is 2 single crochets, 2 stitches, 2 single crochets. I know what I'm trying to say. It's probably not coming out the way I want it to come out, but I know what I'm trying to say. I've never charted anything, you know? It would be my first time charting anything of my own, making my own patterns and stuff. Never done it. I usually used other people's patterns, but no one had anything remotely how to do something like this. Like, let's say you made these beautiful snowflakes for like trees and everything, and you made way too many. And you're like, I like that on a bed. You know? No, I don't. There could be a, so that's a single crochet there. Single crochet here. Single crochet. I did hit that one. Good. Single crochet here. Single crochet here. And the type of hook I'm using is called a 6mm. So 2 single crochets, 2 single crochets. Then you do another single crochet here. 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 Two single crochets here. Because it's in the middle between these two. Single crochet here. single crochet into this one, if I can get into this one. Yeah, right here. And by the way, I missed you on the day that you said you had to do errands. Although Telep kept me busy, and there was another one that kept me busy. I was doing Paleo Pines. I got her past 2 days, I think. 2 days? 2 days, I think. Maybe 3 days. Single crochet, 2 stitches, 2 single crochets. And I can tell it's starting to look like a snowflake. It's very iffy when it first starts, you know, but it does end up looking like a snowflake. Single crochet into this one. That's fair. That's fair. I understand. Just letting you know you were missed. Okay, so 2 single crochets in here. Then a single crochet here. Single crochet here. You want to go all the way across single crochets except for in a certain section, and I'll show you the certain section. And there's that one area right there. You want to have 2 single crochets. Okay, that's not a problem. Just know you were missed. I appreciate you, Audie. Always do. And let's see. In there. Single crochet there. Okay. So we only have one more area to finish on this, and then we do double crochets. Yay! I know I'm being silly, but hey, why not? We all can be silly, right? Okay, and then there's 2 single crochets here, 2 stitches, and 2 single crochets. Then we switch to double crochets afterwards, after this whole thing is done in one section. Then you do double crochets. You want it to look good. After all, this is going on a bed, so you want it really to look good. Single crochet, single crochet. I'm going a little fast, sorry. Single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, 2 single crochets, single crochet all the way across. across this section right here. Yep. Then 2 single crochets right here. 1, 2. Do I still diamond paint? Yes. I have a diamond painting I want to finish, which is a car I plan on doing. But I definitely want to finish. I definitely want to redo something. At the time when I came here, not came here, but when I was on live, I missed out on doing my resin pour that was supposed to come out natural and good and all that. And it was like, nope, you didn't turn out the way I wanted. 2 double crochet, not double, but single crochet here. 1, 2, 2 crochet here. I was trying out a new stitch I want to try for a real shawl, like a V shawl. I was trying to learn a new stitch, and I was like, oh, I need this for my snowflakes, but I still wanted to test out if I could actually make the pattern, So I might do it again, but I might use something else to do it, if that makes sense. Yep. Single crochet here. Single crochet here. Single crochet here. Single crochet here. When I like looking at patterns and learning from other people, but I like trying to make it into my own, not taking their pattern, but enhancing the pattern. Kind of like with my resin. I'm like that. I'll go and enhance the resin pieces instead of leaving it, as is. I was showing Taleb about the dice. Their eyes went buggered. Not buggered, but what I mean is their eyes went big, bug-eyed. Like one big eye and the other small eye. So that was kind of funny. So yeah, they loved they loved it, but they were like, wow, that's a humongous dice. It's going to be, but the problem is because of the fact that I was not well last week and I let it dry. Resin. I still did resin. It's just I had that big, nice, lovely bubble that would not leave me. And it took practically some time. Okay, there we go. Now we are going to make a double crochet all the way around. Not triple crochet. Double crochet. I must try to do a triple crochet. This is what you call, okay, so this is a unique type of stitch. You take your hook right here, you hold your arm, your finger like this on it, you twist it around hold it in place. This is called a hidden stitch, a special unique stitch. And you do this and you do this and you got a double crochet automatically. And then you go in here and you do a double crochet twice. So it's a standing double crochet, so you don't have to go making stitches instead. You know how some people say, oh, you need stitch 3 or you need stitch 2 or something like that. I came upon someone teaching about a standing stitch. And I'm like, ooh, I can do that in all my crochets now. And that's what I've been doing. It's really quite fun. So as you can tell, there's that standing stitch right there. See it right there? It looks like it's a normal double crochet. Then just double crochet all the way around. Just all the way around. Don't need to do anything more than just double crochet all the way around. When you get to the cute little things like this, I'll show you. When you get to these little cute little things, which will be flattened out later on, but when you get to this section right here, it'll be so you can see that it's a, but yeah, that's the double crochet. And when you get to that section right here with the little point, 2 double crochet, 2 stitches, 2 double crochet in all the corners. I love this stitch. It's fun. But I love that standing double crochet. It's so fun to do and so easy to do. And it's, wow. One thing I do want to do today is actually do like a little heart, crocheting a heart, maybe. Or I'll do it next week, crocheting a heart. But today is, well, today is the day I want to do this. So I'm so happy about it. Yawn, sorry. So as you can tell, snowflake day. I love making snowflakes. And I have 9 more to do of these, and then I have to start working on other snowflakes. Because I want to make this bed thing. Wouldn't that be fun? Making a bed cover of snowflakes on your bed. So, but sometimes you make like snowflakes for like the windows or something. Now those are like really, really thin, using like cotton or something like that. But let's say you wanted to do it that way. Or you can make a very, very soft one, which is, So yeah, I like making snowflakes, and it's just fun, 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 fun. And I want this to be a snowflake bed cover for my bed, my queen size bed. So Jeff and I will be nice and cozy in our bed with a beautiful snowflake on it. And it'll be a little, it'll just look amazing on our bed. So let's see. Yeah. You want to do 2 double crochet in here. 2 double crochet. Now, double crochets are real easy to do, and this is for anyone who hasn't seen it. So on a double crochet, so do 2 stitches, just to let you know this is the corner. And then you take your needle, well, your crochet needle, You have that there, yarn over, pull through in that little section, and it pulls up 1. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, go into the little area that you want to do, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So easy. Love crocheting. That's for anyone who is watching that doesn't know how to crochet. It's real easy. My husband, if you asked him to crochet, he would be like, I don't understand.
No, I understand the concept.
You understand the concept. You don't understand the...
I don't do the practice. It's just like,
I
can't figure that out.
I can't figure it out. I've tried. Trust me, I tried. He told me about how his mom tried to teach him how to knit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny when he was telling me the story. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm not really a strong knitter myself. I'm more of a crocheter because I just took to it. It's only 1 needle. 1 needle, and that's all you need. And no, it's not a needle that's sharp. It's just, it has a little hook to it on the end, and it grabs the, 1 needle. That's all I need. So that's going to be fun. And as you can tell right here, you can see the little spot right there, and you can see the little spot right here. So it starts the snowflake. And you just go double crochet all the way around, except for when you're at the corners. In the corners, you do 2 double crochets, 2 stitches, 2 double crochets, and then keep going double crochet all the way around. I can't wait to try another stitch. I learned, oh, miracles. What am I going to do? I'm learning so many stitches. Baubles, I'm learning how to make baubles. I'm working on making a bauble scarf for, just making it. I also plan on doing a hat, and I'm actually going to crochet a hat with adding these, not these, but adding something like these onto the outside of the hat. That's another thing I'm thinking about doing. I love how it just, and I have a way I hold my yarn. Some people hold it a certain way. This is how I hold my yarn. Okay, so I've learned you do what's comfortable for you. For me, I do it this way. So when I'm actually crocheting, I'll take my pinky finger, I'll grab it like this, and right there. And that's how I have it. And that's how I handle it. Some people say, no, you can't do that. You have to do it this way. And I'm like, I tried their way. Didn't make sense. So I was like, nope, I'll do it my way. Thank you. Nope, I'll do it my way. I like how I hold my yarn. Now on knitting. Sorry. Oh, good. I still have some coffee. On knitting, I can't figure it out. I can't figure out how they do the how you keep your yarn in your hand. I keep really messing up on it. Does that make sense? really messing up on it. So, yeah. Do I like knitting? No, not really. I mean, I can do it, but how I mean by messing up on it, I'll actually when I try and do the knitting, uh long story short, I'll take that knitting and I'll just go, okay. Yeah, I know, but what I'm talking about is how you hold the yarn. When you knit, you have a certain way you hold the yarn and you can't lose the loops on your hook or the I have never figured out how to knit correctly. I just knit the way I knit. And I don't knit specials. Just knit. I think I do 2 knitting patterns and that's it. The basics, like very basics. Crochets, love. I can get this one down so fast, it's not funny. And I can become a very fast crocheter if I wish. I'm right now trying to figure out how to make the zits for the ends of the shawls. Yeah, it is. I guess they call it the moss stitch. It's so unique, but the thing is, crocheting you only have one needle. You don't use 2 needles. I'm not proficient in knitting. I'm proficient in crocheting. It's like, and I became very proficient in crocheting. It's when I run to. Before I learned about, yeah, knit and pearls. Yeah. It's so different. Knitting is so different. And it's tighter stitches and you have to catch the loops faster. You see, with crochet, I don't even have to look at what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Does that make sense? I don't have to look at my work. Only once, maybe once or twice, just to make certain that it goes into the right in the right stitch. But knitting never really appealed to me. I mean, my mother-in-law tried teaching me. I mean, I can do it. It's just I'm very slow at it. I can show you one of these days when I find my knitting needles. I can show you how slow I am at knitting. People would say I'm slow at crocheting, but I'm actually quite fast. Not faster than others. There's more that's faster than me. I'm sure of it. But it's not a race anyways, number 1. And number 2, if you race, you make more mistakes, right? Right. So sorry, I'm just checking. Okay, I think we are. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. So we just did 2 in here. And I just did 2 of those, so 2 more in here, and then go again. So it's double crochet all the way around except for in the corners, which is 2 double crochets, 2 stitches, and then 2 double crochets. But yeah, knits and pearls. Yeah, pearls and moss stitch, and I think I do a fairly okay moss stitch, but don't quote me on it. I'm very strong on the other stitches. Okay, so I wanted to show you how bad off one of my not my crochet, but one of my resin, not resin pieces, but this is starting to get torn up on the top, as you can tell right there. Can you see that it's getting torn up there? I'm trying to show you the piece. There it is. Right there, it's getting torn, and I'm going to have to make a couple of those out of silicone, of my own silicone. And I know how to do it. I know how to make my own molds. After all, I made the mold for the turtle, didn't I? So that turned out pretty good. I made my own mold for the wolf, didn't I? I'll show you that real quick. Kind of want to make a better mold of it, but hey, it's better than nothing. Why are you sticking? Get off there. So yeah, this is the mold of the wolf I made. This has a little divot right here, and that has a little divot right there, so I can put them together. And that is from, believe it or not, I can't find it, something like this. You can use this to make those little divots so you can keep them from yeah. I plan on making a mold of my dolphin that I have. You remember the dolphin, right? That's my dolphin. I'm going to use this as a mold helper. I might make one more mold just to make certain there's no whatever's of it, but there's that, and then I also have a wolf, and I made those unique things, and I'll be making a mold of them so I can make like 2 molds or 3 molds or whatever I want to do to make it better, if that makes sense. Yeah. So we're back to doing double crochet all the way around. Yep, you heard correct. Double crochet all the way around. Oh, and I did a resin pour last week, and I want to show you that while I'm thinking about it. And I think they turned out really good. Jeff says they did.
Yeah, they've come up real good.
This is supposed to be like an oceanic look to the side right here. It's supposed to be oceanic. I think I did fairly well on it. Oh, what happened to you? That's not good. I'll have to redo you. And then there's this one right here, just plain like that. Something broke. Not happy about that. See? But the thing is, it doesn't have to be together because I can fix it to look like it's decent. So, whatever. I know what it's basically a little spot to click in, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I made that and made several different things. Made so many hearts, it's not funny. It will be. Do you remember the old set I had? By the way, I don't like the way these dragonflies look on this thing, so I'm getting something different. You have not dragonflies, ladybugs. I want it looking more real than what they look. So I'm going to go and get real ladybugs. These other things look too cartoony. And I'll finish making that. Yeah, it will be a beautiful set once it's all made and put together and everything. Wait a second. Yep, right there. So double crochet twice. Right here. Double crochet twice. 2 stitches. Double crochet twice. And then double crochet all the way across again to the next stitch right here. Where is sticking? Thank you. I do plan on learning how to double crochet not double crochet, but how to crochet amigurumi, but it's hard. It's hard. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, yeah, I've been working on a few things. Didn't find, but I now have 4 of those puffy heart, and I have an idea of making some of them with cute little stickers in them. Everything's going to be unique. I have all these lovely colors I go with. Oh, by the way, do you want to see how that jar turned out? I know, I'm going every which way today. Yeah, maybe, but would you like to see a jar? This is how that jar turned out. Now, I still need to put something on the top, but that's how this jar turned out. Let me know your thoughts. And perfect in this. Absolutely perfect. Little things I want to change is to get rid of these little bubbles that has in here. I can't get that debubbler or whatever, but yeah, that's my jar. There you go. So that's not bad. I think that turned out pretty cool. Those colors turned out pretty nice. It was just basically using up colors that I needed to use up and, all that. So we'll see. Have you heard from Helen lately? Been thinking about her a lot. Hoping she's well. So after this, after today's live, I am going to be going to a appointment with my it's not really my job provider, but my coach, I guess you can say. Yeah, good. My coach, and I will be talking to her about what I'm trying to do, what I need to do, what I'm trying to reach some of my smaller goals. I've actually applied. Yeah, I know, and I'm concerned. Well, I'm not concerned, but I'm praying she's well. I haven't talked to her for a while. I know she's over in Ireland, I believe. I think. Sorry if I got the place wrong, but it's in, it's, yeah. So, and I not showed, but I sent I said I was going to send something out to Berta. It's sent. So she should be receiving it in about 2 weeks' time, maybe 3 weeks' time. She'll let me know when she receives. Maybe she'll show everybody what I made and how it turned out, and we'll see if I can get some sales that way. Word of mouth is one of the top priorities, I guess they say, for advertising. It does take a while to make, but if someone asks me to make customs, I will actually make customs. I can make a custom, remember when I had that other thing? I can make a custom ladybug thing. You know what I'm talking about. A custom ladybug thing. I need to get in touch with Rachel. Hi, dear. Welcome to the channel. So I could do that. Murgles isn't warm. Oh. So yeah, I can make customized trays or things. You see, I can make here. I'll pull it out just so you guys can see. And there is this one person who wants me to show from head to toe, not head to toe, but you know what I mean. There it is. Good morning, Chindimna Princess. Oh, thank you. So just give me a moment and I can show you one of the trays. This I can make. I can make something like this, 3-tier, 5-tier, and a 6-tier. Not 6-tier, 7-tier. So I can make that. And I can make these like light green, dark green, darker green, and put like ladybugs on it. If that's something you would like later on, Audie, I can make something like that. It's warm. Oh, that's why it's warm. We don't have the air,
I can fix that.
The fan on. Sorry, over here it's like almost
2 or 3. Or what? If you go up on 4, you won't hear
3.
So you won't be able to hear yourself talk.
So that gives you an idea of what I can make. There will be on my Shopify there'll be on my Shopify different ones that will I can make so many different customized things if anyone asks me to make customized, but they have to pay ahead of time. Really do have to pay ahead of time because customized items do take a while. It can take me up to about 2 weeks to get them done, but they turn out really beautiful. I think Berta will say that. I think she'll say that. So yeah, long story short, I love hand making things. Right now I am crocheting, and I'm making a bedspread for my bed, a queen size bed. So I'm making snowflake bedspread. That's my goal. I've already made, how many of these have I made? Quite a few, but not a lot. So yeah, I've made a lot of hearts. No ands and buts about it. I have a mold that I have that is a heart mold, but it has a holographic to it. I can make that and add things to that. But Audie, I really don't like how these things turned out in my book, and I'm glad I didn't pour any clear into it yet, because I felt dissatisfied with it, if that makes sense. And I plan on adding like little crystals to it. I am dissatisfied with this. So I got something a little bit more realistic in the bug area, because I know you like your ladybugs. I made a lot of paws. Making paws are so easy, it's not funny. I made a paw tray, or whatever you call it, a paw tray. Hon, can you hand me that paw tray over there, please? And I can show you that. I'm not finished with it because I need to make little claws on it. But
where is the paw tray?
Right there, behind her.
This one?
No, the other side. Other one.
This is a paw tray.
Paw tray.
That is a paw tray.
No, that's not a paw tray.
Yeah, it's got paws.
That is a container, a paw container.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
That's not a tray. That's a finished product.
It's a finished product. I need to make little claws on them. This is a container. And as you can tell, beautifully set container. So I have to make claws on them. I really feel the claws need to be on the sides or something. But that is a paw container. Just letting you know. That's something I made. Loved making that. That was so easy. So anyone who's an animal lover or anything like that. And then to top it off, it's in anyone's favorite colors of gray, blue, and green if you're a Seahawks fan. It wasn't made for a Seahawks fan, but it was made because I had that extra, I do things like that. I take the container or the thing I have and I finish it. This is almost done, guys. So how I finish this is I take this like this, lift it up, I go behind this, and this is going to be called the invisible stitch. Take that, go pull it back, and then I pull this through. Should do it. There. And then I take my scissors or skizzers or whatever you want to call them. Where are my skizzers? Oh, skizzers are here. Thank you.
Good.
And boom, cut it right there, tighten it, and there you go. That is my snowflake square, which needs to be You know how it's not a square, it's a octagon, not octagon, a hexagon. So I'll need to put this on the snowflake hexagon thing to pull it apart. Not pull it apart, but you know what I mean. So we're going to go with the next one. Yay! So I think this would look kind of pretty, wouldn't it? Right here? Yeah, it would look kind of pretty. Let's start right there. Well, actually, let's use the unique one. I think that one would be kind of cool. Yeah. Yep. That one. Now, you'll see why I decided this one. I think it's quite pretty. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's the first snowflake today. This is the second. Now, what I do is I'll take it like this. That's number one. Do it a second time. That's two. Then you do a single crochet, and a single crochet is single stitch. Then you go behind it, and you go right here, and you go and do a single crochet, single crochet, and as you can tell, that's how you bring it forward. So there's a single crochet, single crochet. I love how this is going to turn out. It's going to be pretty. Well, what's going on with my phone? Going every which way today. It's going to say, don't forget you have an appointment today. Okay. 2 p.m. Good. Okay. I don't like those investment people. They are pushy. They are very, very pushy. So, and then you go in here and you do 2 single crochets. And then you do one right there. And then you do a double crochet right into this right here. Then you go and you take as much as you can of what you had originally, lift it up to the very top, and do what you call a long double crochet. Long double crochet. And that makes it look really pretty. And then you go to the next one right here. And you do a double crochet right here. And you can probably clear up some of these little tail ends that you don't want showing. Which I don't. Okay. Then you make a stitch. Then you go right in here. You do a single crochet twice, 1 stitch, and then you want to go here, single crochet twice in here, then another stitch. Now this other stitch is the one you really want to get, make certain you do that one stitch. Then it goes behind it. Then you grab both of those and you single crochet twice in that one. Make a stitch, single crochet twice, single, not double, single crochet twice. Now you want to have another stitch because you're now doing the fun one, which is right here, a double crochet. Then you're doing 2 double crochet longs. It's called the long stitch. It's called the long double crochet. You do 2 long double crochets. Two long double crochets. Then you do a double crochet right here. So that's long and double crochet. You do a stitch, then you do a single crochet, 2 single crochets, a stitch, 2 single crochets. Just give me a minute to get under it. 2 single crochets. No, that's not, yeah, okay, good. 2 single crochets. I might be able to get 3 done today. Maybe. Ow. So I did 2, yeah. 1 stitch for behind it. Then you go over here and you go and do 2 single crochets. 1, 2, stitch, 2 single crochets, and then you do a stitch, then you do a double crochet right here. Yep, I'm on a roll. I got it now. I remember it now. 2 long double crochets. You see, a lot of people make these things and then they're like, oh, what do I do with it if I don't want it as a hanging, if that makes sense. So I was like, well, I've made all of these. Why don't I make these into a bed cover? Get off. Thank you. Sorry, I'm talking to my my yarn wanted to hold on to my whatever you call it, the cord. So funny. Okay, so we have long double crochets. Now you do a stitch and then you do 2 single crochets, stitch, 2 single crochets, stitch behind, 2 single crochets, stitch, 2 single crochets, stitch, a double crochet. 2 long double crochets. The reason they're called long double crochets is because you want them to all be the same length as your from the top. Long double crochets. And you'll see what I mean when I show you it. A double crochet right here. Stitch. Single crochet again. Single crochet. Stitch. Single crochet. Twice. Stitch behind the loop here. There's a loop right there. Behind the loop, single crochet. Make certain you have enough yarn to keep going. Stitch, single crochet here. Stitch, double crochet, long double crochet. And why I say long is I want you to pay attention to this. You want it at the same length as your where you're at. So long double crochet. I've learned this one when I was doing the blanket, you know, my square blanket. I learned about long double crochets and double crochet. Well, I knew about double crochets, and I've learned quite a new Merkles. I can't think of the word. I used, you know, I've learned. And there you go. Those are going to look amazing when they're all set down and relaxed. Right now they're not relaxed, but they will be. Stitch, single crochet, twice, stitch, single crochet twice, stitch, go in the back, single crochet twice, stitch, single crochet twice, stitch, and then you do a double crochet, a long double crochet, twice, then a double crochet again into this one, and then stitch, and then a single crochet in this one right here, twice, stitch, then you go underneath because you want to make certain there's two of them. Yeah, some more hairs. That's single crochet. Okay, so here's a single crochet right here. I'm going to go right here. Come on, go on my needle. Thank you. And there. This is called an invisible stitch. So what you do is you take your loop that you just finished, you pull it under, pull it through, and you're done with your stitch. Then you do another single crochet because you're doing a single crochet all the way around. So this one is two single crochets. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty of it. Oh, Murgles, what did I do? Sorry. I didn't mean to say it that way, but I was like, oh, Murgles, no. My thing was cut for some odd reason. So 2 single crochets. Then you go here, single crochet. Then you go here, single crochet. Then you go here. Oh, sorry. Here, single crochet. Then you go here, single crochet. Then, because you have this one right there, you go 2 single crochets right here. Then go 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 3 single crochet, 4 single crochet, 2 single crochets. And my phone is going off again. On the 25th? What time? No, I don't think you can go to that. Here, you read it.
Yes, sir.
So what we got here is I'm running out of
So you arranged this.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. And you told them this Thursday.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Well, we have to cancel it because you don't have your paperwork.
No, we don't. So I'll let you reply to that. Remember you said both you and I should go? You wanted to get something else at the same time? Do you remember that now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said we might not have the results by then?
Yeah.
And we don't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to cancel it and tell them, I'm sorry, no.
But we can still, well, actually we can still go and they can do the thing based on what they do know.
And what you do here, guys, is you make a knot right here.
We'll discuss it afterwards, Tim. See what we come up
And
with.
it's nice and tight. You don't have to worry about it ever coming apart. So that helps know what I'm doing. And then you just snip it right here. Not too far close, but enough to know what to do. And then you cut this one right here. But hon, we can't go. I have a 4 o'clock appointment tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
So you would have to drop me off and then you go straight to your appointment, I guess. If you want.
Well then, that was a piece of information I didn't know about, and it still doesn't help you. So yeah, you're just gonna have to say no to both. You're gonna have to do something about that.
Okay. Well, anyways, back to single crochet. I just fixed the thing to hold I just fixed the thing to hold a couple of I learned this new stitch that not stitch, but I learned how to, if your yarn breaks or somehow, you can do a unique way of putting your yarn back together, and it ties it into that place and it stays in place and it never comes apart. So yeah, I'm going to call them and tell them you're not going.
Well, start by texting no. I don't know how to use your phone for that. I'm not going to ask right now.
Yeah. Two stitches, 2 single crochets. I think that turned out pretty good, and it doesn't even show up. You know where the no, it doesn't show up. It doesn't show up that little when I did that cut. Nope. It's all looking good. All looking good. Audie, sorry about that. What's going on is we had a doctor's appointment and I'm like, that's not gonna work. So we're going to cancel that doctor's appointment.
The doctor's appointment required some information from my previous doctor, which my previous doctor has not yet supplied.
Exactly. And he can't see them anyway. So yeah, he's just gonna have to deal with his okay. So there's that, and then you do 2 single crochets right here. All worked out. It's all fine. Then you do single crochet here, single crochet here, single crochet here. Yeah, they didn't go right, but that's okay. We'll be fine. We always are. Always fine. 2 single crochets. Then there's a single crochet here, single crochet here. So what I did here is every time I go to this little section right here, when you're finishing up something, let's say you're working on your snowflake, and you did all the things that you did before. Now you're doing all single crochets all the way around first. The first thing you want to do is when you get to this one and there's that one extra stitch that you did, you want to do 2 single crochets, then go single crochet all the way around. Then you want to do 2 single crochets right in this one, and then keep going single crochet until you get to the corner. And I'll show you where the corner is. What happened to you? You're being weird. Very weird. Okay. Then you have right here where you see this little bump is. Well, not bump, but you see where this nice little loop is. Can you see the loop? There's the loop. You go behind it and do 2 single crochets. Sorry, wrong area. 2 single crochets right here. 2 stitches, 2 single crochets right here. Also, I signed up for Made It, and I'll see what they say. That is something in Australia, and try and sell some of my stuff on Australian. But I also going to sell to America and whoever else wants it. but you know what I mean. So, and as you can see, there's the little point. So you want to keep going that way. Go single crochet here. Because, yep, that's the one. You go all the way around. So there's the single crochet there. Okay, now there's this area right here that has 4 double crochets, 2 regular double crochets and 2 long double crochets. Now, before you had that, you had a stitch right here. You see that little stitch, that little hole, that little stitch right there? You want to do 2 single crochets. Then do a single crochet into that little section there. And go all the way across. It gets easier when you do the double crochet, trust me. Then 2 single crochets again. Yep. Keep going. Single crochet all the way over to, I'll show you shortly. So you want to do single crochets all the way over to here. Now, as you can see, there's this little guy right here. He's a little thing right there. Now, right here is this little section right there, and it has a little one stitch right there. You want to do 2 single crochet, 2 stitches, 2 single crochet. Then you want to single crochet all the way to here. So you go from here all the way to here, then 2 single crochet all across there, 2 single crochet, single cross here, 2 single crochet, 2 stitches, 2 single crochet. And you get to the last end of it, which is, how far am I from it to the end? Right here. So I don't have too far to go. But that's just to finish up this one. And then we have double crochet to go around it. So I love doing this because it's so relaxing to me. Crocheting is like, have I ever crocheted a outfit? No. I'm thinking about crocheting a skirt. That's one thing I have been thinking about. And I talked to my husband about it once. It's like, Jeff, should I crochet a skirt? He told you. You want to tell them what you told me?
What's the holes in a skirt in crocheting?
Yeah, he's concerned about the holes. So I would have to put a liner in there.
Yeah, anything crocheted is at least partially see-through. Always is.
Mm-hmm. But if I work it just right, it can look really snazzy. It can. I've never made a skirt, my size anyways, before, ever. So I'm thinking about making a skirt. just to see if I can actually make some type of clothing. I've never made clothing before. Single crochet, single crochet, 2 stitches, single crochet. Single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet. I think I'm getting close to it though. So this is what I've been doing. Single crocheting all the way around except for when I get to this section right here. Then I do 2 single crochets. Not 1, 2. Then I go and then I do single crochet all the way across till I get to the other side. Yeah, but Jeff is concerned about the holes. It's like, where are the holes called in crochet? So if I did try to make a skirt, I would have to get one that is modest. Could make a very thick, strong pattern of modesty. We'll see. We'll see. Still single crocheting. And then we do a single crochet. Yes, you heard something click. Oh, by the way, here's the wolf thing that I want to fix up. So single crochet right here twice. Did I already do the twice? I'm not sure. Let me double check. Nope, just once. So single crochet twice. Oh, all will work out, Audie. You know me. Everything does work out in the long run. Single crochet here. One more single crochet here. And then you want a single crochet right there. You have a certain spots that you need to single crochet into. So yeah, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, then 2 single crochets, then single crochet again. So you have a pattern you need to follow or get close to following. So that's what my pattern is. It's a very interesting pattern. And then last but not least, 2 single crochets. Single crochet all across the stitches that you have up there to a certain point. So single crochet up here. I'm enjoying this. single crochet right here, and we're almost to the end of the stitch. Okay, there we go. Now we're doing what you call the hidden single crochet, not single crochet, but the hidden stitch. I like doing this because then it just makes sure your thing looks so professional, you know. So now we're going to do a double. Now this double crochet is a very unique way of doing it. So I do the twist, and it's called a standing double crochet. Right like that. That's a standing double crochet. Now we take this, we take that, and we start doing double crochet all the way around except for at the corners. At the corners we do 2 double crochet, 2 stitches, 2 double crochet. Pretty much the way I did before, but it's different. You're pretty much double crocheting all the way around except for the corners. The corners, you're doing 2 double crochet, 2 stitches, 2 double crochet, and then you go crochet all the way, double crochet around. And I'll show you what I mean. Sorry. I have a habit of sometimes
Nothing wrong with saying that, dear.
Humming.
Yeah.
It's a song I made up, but it's a song I haven't written the songs or the lyrics to. Yes, I write my own songs. It's a song I sing, a song I hum quite a bit, don't I, honey?
Yep. Done it before.
I've done it before. Do it again. So, yep, double crochet all the way around. Except for at the corners. In the corners, you don't want to double crochet. Audie, I'm not in trouble. I promise. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, long story short, last week on Friday, I left you guys hanging, and I apologize. Well, not hanging, but I left the resin hanging, and I shouldn't have left it hanging. You're supposed to let it be tacky, and then you pour again. But I was not feeling well because I had a bubble that just would not go away. You know what I'm talking about? A gas bubble or something like that. So because I had that gas bubble, I wasn't feeling very hot. But after that, I was fine. It took 2 days to get rid of that gas bubble, by the way. Wasn't fun. I'll tell you that now. Jeff can tell you because of that gas bubble
You suffered quite a bit there.
Caused me a lot of grief. I'm not sure what caused the gas bubble, but it was not fun. I'm still thinking it's something I ate over at that restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Seems we have problems with restaurants lately. It's funny. Pardon me? Throat got a little bit full. So anyway, yep. Because I know what I'm doing now. It's like boom, 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 boom. I am definitely writing my instructions down for myself. I don't want to go through this again where I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, Murgles, that was not good, was it?
No, dear. You know what they say, dear? When in doubt, follow the instructions.
Even if it's your own?
Especially if it's your own.
Yeah. Even if it's your own. I'm wondering how Dimitri is doing too. I've been thinking about him quite a bit, hoping and praying he's well. I know he had a heart attack one time, which was really sad. Or a heart condition. Not sure how I feel about certain things. I mean, I need to find that one thing to make Isabel, which is not right now. But yeah. But this one I'm trying to make is going to be fun. I do want to finish that dice. I want to do that dice. This one will be a grade B. Sorry, I just don't feel it was perfect in my mind because of the fact that I was not feeling well because of that gas bubble. And it's just not perfect in my mind. And you know how I am with my resin projects. I aim for perfection in my resin products, or I aim perfection in my clay products, or I aim perfection in different products that I need to do. Would you not agree?
Yes, dear, you definitely go for being a perfectionist.
When it comes to that. And as you can tell, this is looking really pretty. This will be, yep, there's that. There's that. Now we're going to go for the next one. Woo! I'm wondering who's calling and sending messages.
No clue, dear.
So I will be putting this on a board. I have a board. I'm going to be putting this on a board, and I'm going to set this all up on the board. I will tell you, I do love my new microphone. You guys can hear me real well. Give me a thumbs up if you hear me very well. Now, I was looking on Instagram, and I think it was Von Shell. I can't remember her name. Yvonne, or it might be a different person, who was telling me that they had this unique type of container. And I was like, where did you get that container? Because I've never seen a container where it has, the lids going up and going down. Never seen those, except for the plastic ones, plastic. And they're little teeny tiny thingies. But no, this was a tray-like thing that goes up and goes down, if that makes sense. Never seen one like that. But she said she got it on eBay, and I'm going to have to ask her for the link if she still has it. Just so I can look at it. Might be able to make one. Never know. Now we are on the next one right here, which is a 2 double crochet. 2 stitches, 2 double crochet. You do that to all the corners. She answered me, but I'm going to have to ask her that question, really. So now we're on number 3. So I'm not perfect per se on everything, but I try and be very perfect on my work. There are mistakes still made and things done that I don't like. Like, I'll give you an example. Remember I was showing you that beautiful thing not too long ago? I'm going to show you something. It's not perfect. If you look here, the thing broke off. Don't know how it happened, but it broke off. So I can still make it, and I can still make it look really pretty. I'm just saying it's not perfect per se. And the things I'm talking about of making now I have a lot of hearts. A lot of different hearts. Like, here's these cute little hearts right here. This one is like a snowflake heart with a I can't think what it's called. I will put like black in the back or dark blue in the back to really accentuate this. There's this one that has these beautiful, now it has all that glitter, but it also has the, what is it called? There it is, right there. You can see it going, you can see the holographic look to it. And here's this one that has a holographic look. I can find it. Is this the one I think it is? It's the hearts. So if I go in a certain round, it should show the hearts. There we go. Can you see the little holographic hearts in it? It's a little harder to see in this one, but it's there. There's holographic hearts. Now, this is what I was talking about. I want to make about 5 of these or 4 of these. So I need to make 4 of these molds because the other thing is breaking apart, if that doesn't make sense. So, yeah. Just showing it to you. And I have silicone down here, so I can make myself my own silicone mold. So I could probably make 4 different molds. I have to get them in like a container, and then I can make the molds. So, from Nigeria. The other person was from Nigeria.
Yes, dear, that's fine.
Yeah, I find it interesting. Yet different people on here. Crochet is one of my whatever. I can't think of the words I want to say today.
Pastimes?
Pastimes, yeah. That's the word. I love crochet. Crochet is like one I ran to before I started working with resin. Seriously. But they come out so pretty. I feel I need to redo or add another border of, I could do that. I could make like crochet something else around it of all hearts around it or something like that to make it very unique. Could do that. You know that one that I was working on, the all year long cow last year I was working on? The one that was, it's not big enough for my bed. So I have to, Murgles. trying to think of the words I'm trying to say here, guys. I'm trying to think. Not add a border, but add some more. I need to measure it again and make sure I get the right amount of squares. The squares was not big enough. It's not that it wasn't big enough. It just did not fit my bed. So it didn't even fit a singles bed, to be honest. It's more like a lap blanket like type thing, and I don't want it a lap blanket. I kind of want to make it into a nice blanket, if that makes sense. So I'm not satisfied with how the thing turned out in the long run. I mean, I love the all the different what are they called? I can't think right now. Help me here. I know what I'm thinking, but I can't think. Oh, we're doing good on this. We're doing good on time too. Not bad. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, it's not. I'm trying to find the words I'm trying to find here. It's not perfect in my book. What I mean is it's not big enough. So I didn't make a border for it yet. So long story short, it needs a border around it. I mean, it turned out okay, and I can have my husband hold it, and I can show you what I'm talking about. But it's not long enough for a queen size bed, so it's like, it's like, I'm not sure. I would have to do some different things to it, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking of making some more squares for it to finish it off, and put a border around that and make it very lacy border. Ooh, and I found one that's really lacy, and I think that would look really cool. If you want to know what I'm talking about, I can have my husband hold the thing and I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. It's not perfect yet. It's not. I don't like how it looks. I want to add more squares around it. It was an MCal from last year that I want to refix. Does that make sense? I mean, I love all the different squares I got. Don't get me wrong. Those were fun. I'm thinking of doing like a heart / yeah, I know what I want to do. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. Does that make sense, guys? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a smile, laugh, whatever, if you know what I'm talking about. Have you ever worked on a crocheted, you were working on an MCal and it didn't come out the way you wanted it to come out, but you thought you did a really decent job, but not an overly decent job, if that makes sense? So I wouldn't mind a thumbs up signal, whatever. Just let me know you heard me and understood what I was talking about. I can show you the what I'm talking about to give you an idea of what I need to finish. But I'm thinking of making a very unique type of Mergles, what are they called? A very pretty border around it, like a very lacy like border. Not seeing anyone. a minute. Very light border. Turn out as I liked it. If that makes sense. Okay, let me go to my YouTube studio. And I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. See if I'm... Ooh, 304. Cool. I like doing lives, and I do want to start doing unboxings again. I'm not very good at it, but it had 9 views. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I wanted to get you. Sometimes this thing does not want to work for me. Okay. Right now, no comments or anything. Let me just click on this real quick. Go in here real quick. Shut this off real quick. And then that will give me an idea. Okay, so anyway. Okay, cool. Anyways, for me, it's not long enough for my queen size bed. And I just feel like it needs more. And I think it needs a beautiful looking border around it, if that makes sense. So we're going to finish that one off right here. That goes into this one right here. Take it. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. And this is what you call an invisible stitch to finish off your crochet. You want to grab that, and pull it in. And that finishes it off. And you are done with, oh, I thought I was done. Nope, I'm not done. That tells you what's going on in my brain right now. Wow. Anyway, so Jeff, can you hold that one blanket for everyone to see? And I can turn the camera for everyone to see it.
Where is it?
It's in the thing in there. Honey, it's in the thing right in front of me. Just give me a minute, guys.
In this thing?
It is. Don't you recognize it? Right there?
Yeah, it's there.
So I'm going to have my husband hold it, and I'm going to turn it toward him, and I'm going to show you what's wrong with it.
Do you want me to stand back a little bit so you can get the full picture, or just which bit's wrong?
Hold that back. Hold that back all the way back. All the way back.
Yeah.
You need to turn it because that's showing the back end.
You want to go this way, right?
Oh yeah, and I want you to touch it right here.
Where?
From here
Uh-huh.
to here.
To where?
There to there. All the way.
Sure.
Okay. Lift it up as high as you can. Okay, that helps. So there is what I made. I mean, I like how it turned out, but it's not enough for a queen size bed. Love the coloring, but what I'm thinking is making more of the squares like that. Sorry. Squares like that. Maybe of all hearts, maybe. or just plain granny squares all the way around. And then adds more width. Yeah, it needs more width and it needs more length for a queen size bed.
I mean, I could maybe sleep under it if I curled my feet up a bit. Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much. That's it. That's pretty much it. Yep. But it did turn out beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I feel it needs more squares around it to have the width and the length. So what I'm thinking is making more squares to put in it. This is not done. I thought it would be done. It's not done. I am not 100% done with it at all. That was a little frustrating when it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. What did I do here? Oh. Am I in the... Okay. Where am I? Sorry. Trying to find my... Okay. I found it now. Yeah, I want it big enough for my queen size bed. I want everything about as big as my queen size bed. So we can have some, blankets to run to in case, we get cold. But it's a beautiful blanket, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the look of it. It's just not technically what I envisioned, if that makes sense. Not technically what I envisioned. It's a nice throw blanket. It's good for your lap, I suppose, but I don't want it as my lap blanket. Or it could be used for a little... No, it wouldn't work for a baby blanket either. I'm trying to make excuses, but it really does not look like it's made for a baby either. What did I do to this? Come on, get out. Am I ready now to pull out? Yep, good. So yeah, that's the one. I did finish it. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't finish it, if that makes sense. It's not the most beautiful looking. I mean, don't get me wrong. It is beautiful, but it's not finished. I'm sorry. I can't say more than that. It's just not finished. In my book, anything that is finished, I would be proud of. And right now, not proud of, but I would be pleased with the end result, if that makes sense. And I'm just not pleased with the end result. But I do love all the different creations of it. What we can do is in February, I can start working on... Well, the thing is, guys, when winter comes here in Australia, that is in... When is winter? June, July, August. When winter comes here in Australia, I want to have a nice, comfortable little blanket to keep myself warm. So I think I got it right. June, July, August? Jeff?
What day?
Winter? June, July, August?
Correct.
So June, July, August is around our winter in Australia. And I want to have this blanket done by that time. The blanket I'm making right here. It's a snowflake blanket. I think it'll be kind of cute. I'm a snowflake person. I love snowflakes. I know we don't have snow in Australia. We don't have snow over in Queensland. They banned it. That's exactly what my husband says. They banned snow from Queensland. Well, in the area he lives anyways. So, long story short, I kind of want to get the snowflake blanket done. But the thing is, I do have until June, July, August. So I do have a few months I can work on it, if that makes sense. So I could do hearts, make a heart throw or like a heart runner for the bed, maybe. I don't know. But I want to make these snowflake things. It is. It's doable. As long as I keep working on snowflakes and finishing it up, it'll be on the bed by June. That's my plan. Interesting. This one's going to be going very soon. Been using the yarn I need to use up, if that makes sense. I have a lot of yarn that needs to be used up. So I've mostly been going with cotton and wool. Cotton and wool. Those are the two colors. Those are the two types I've been using because in winters here are cold. Very cold. They get very, very cold. We don't get snow. I don't think we get much rain either at that time. But yeah, it's cold. And I think it would be kind of cute to snuggle underneath a wonderful, beautiful snowflake blanket. Yep, yep, yep. I also plan on making 3 hats. One for my father-in-law, one for my husband, and one for myself. I also am testing myself to see if I can make hats by myself instead of on a knitting machine. I'm trying one on the knitting machine, seeing which one I like the best. I have a knitting machine. I have a big knitting machine. It's a 4, and Jeff wants me to make him some socks. But if I'm going to make him socks, I need some decent type of wool. So I will probably have to go get myself some bamboo wool to make him nice socks. And I know exactly where I can go get those bamboo wool, 100%. So that will be kind of cool. So Jeff will have 100% bamboo wool socks or bamboo socks. As long as it's 100%. Not that I don't like merino wool, which is from a sheep. Yeah. I'm almost done. And I did 2 of these, like I did last week. 2 of these, 2 each day or 2 each time. But I do appreciate Audie reminding me to write down my patterns. Write it down so you don't forget. So I'll be doing that. I'll be writing down my pattern for myself to understand my handwriting. But yeah, I know what SC is for single crochet, and I know what DBC is double crochet, or DC is double crochet. So I will write down my pattern for myself. I mean, I want to make certain I don't forget what I'm doing half of the time. Don't like when that happens, you know? And I check on the time, not only for when I end, but I have to keep track because I have a 1 o'clock appointment. So I'm keeping track. And on Friday, remind me, Audie, in Instagram, that I need to pull out all my hearts. All hearts. Hearts, hearts, hearts. More hearts. Triple hearts. Quadruple hearts. You know what I mean. Okay. So you finish it off like this. You go into the little segment right here, which is right here. You grab it right into this little section right in here. Oh, Murgles. Come on. Woo! Yay! Yeah. Hearts for February. Because believe it or not, it starts for February. And then you go in. That was a hidden stitch. Go in, you pull it out, you do this right here, boom, and we are done with this one. And as you can tell, it's right now it won't let me. I have to pull it out apart, you know what I mean. Like right here, you can see the snowflake, the beautiful snowflake. But it gives you an idea of the snowflake. I have to do a what you call pull them apart type of things. So we'll go do that. I have a place where I'm going to do that. So anyway, for today, I think I did very well. I think I'm very happy with what I did. And I'm going to sign off because I'm getting close to the time of 3 hours. Thank you so much for watching me crochet what I've crocheted. I still have these hearts to finish. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can do like 2 hearts each time. I think that works. But remind me next week to start doing, not hearts, snowflakes. Start doing hearts. Start making hearts. Start working on hearts. Making a heart granny squares. Heart granny squares, heart granny squares, different colors like blue, red, purple, all that. Just remind me to do hearts, okay? Anyways, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. Oh, and to talk about something I've actually made before. This is actually from my own mold. I made my own turtle mold, and this is from my own mold. Trust me, it is from my own mold because it is 100% resin. It's not clay or anything. So anyways, bye guys. Have a wonderful day. Great talking to you. Hoping I do this correctly on these crochets. Anyways, talk to you later. Have a wonderful day. Shalom and many blessings to you guys.